This May, the Marvel Universe is going to change forever.
In Marvel's Captain America Civil War, it's Captain America versus Iron Man going head-to-head in battles that will span the globe.
Lines will be drawn as your favorite heroes have to make impossible choices. Whose side will they choose?
Obviously, Captain America.
I'm pretty sure you mean Iron Man.
Cap.
Iron Man.
Cap.
Iron Man.
Cap.
Iron Man.
You know what? Let's just go behind the scenes of the top secret set and let them decide. It's definitely Cap.
It's Iron Man.
Hashtag Captain America.
Disney Channel on the set goes behind the scenes of the latest Marvel movie. Hey, we're here on the set of Marvel's Captain America Civil War.
It's all top secret, but I tracked down 2 of the movie stars, including Captain America. So what's the secret that you can tell?
Well, we don't know what we can say without giving too much.
And I found Robert Downey Jr. to declare my allegiance.
I'm a big fan of Iron Man.
Here, we'll do this Team Tony handshake. Clearly on Team Tony.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So there's a Civil War behind the scenes teaser. It's like the Star Wars Disney Channel teasers that they posted before Episode 7 came out. The funniest thing here to me isn't them trying to get information out of the actors. Obviously the actors aren't going to spill anything from the movie. In the set, by the way, the stuff that they're walking around in is from the new Avengers facility, the one in upstate New York. We haven't seen too much from the inside of it. We really just got a quick run through in the hallways during Avengers Age of Ultron. But it sounds like for at least like the first act of the film, the Avengers are going to be a cohesive team, so we'll probably get a lot of scenes inside that building. They probably got some pretty cool stuff. Usually that's Iron Man's core operating mission between movies: upgrade my toys. Speaking of toys, look at Robert Downey Jr. and what he is wearing. Does this not remind you of the original 21 Jump Street, where you have like this really old Johnny Depp dressing up like a high schooler to blend in? It's like Hot Topic Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr. is like the most awesome person ever. I love the idea that he is a child inside. He will forever be a child. So I think that's why he has so much fun making these movies. Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan in their uniforms without their belts on actually kind of look like they're wearing grandpa pants. And the funny thing is their characters are super old at this point. Bucky did get thawed out several times to assassinate very high-profile targets, but if they kept brainwashing him, then he really didn't learn about pop culture. So I'm guessing as of Winter Soldier, when Steve makes his list, these are all the things that I need to catch up on, Bucky is kind of in the same place, but it's been a couple movies since then, so I mean, they probably caught up. Chris Evans did say that Captain America understood the internet, like he'd been browsing the internet a lot before Age of Ultron. More funny tidbits. Chris Evans says that because he was so sworn to Peggy in his own heart, he's probably still a virgin. He did get to make out quite a bit, but he didn't have sex before he got put on ice. So I'm guessing that they're going to tease some sort of subtle Agent 13 action going on in the background. I don't think that they're really going to deal with that in this movie because it's going to be five-alarm chili Iron Man versus Captain America the whole time. But I know after all the big stuff, like after all the Ultron, all the huge stuff, there was the question of the Captain America Agent 13 relationship, because it's something that's kind of from the comics. Right now in the comics, Captain America is an old man. Like they found a way to take the serum out of him last year, and the Falcon became the new Captain America. So I think of Captain America in the comics right now, the Steve Rogers Captain America, is being more like Nick Fury. The teaser does try to work in that ham-fisted choose your side mantra. Really, when it comes to picking a side, you have to consider what happened after Civil War in the comics. So what happened after is Iron Man walked away seeming like a complete asshole. So to make him more sympathetic, Brian Michael Bendis wrote Mighty Avengers and had Ultron take over Iron Man's extremis and basically turn him into a weapon against his friends. Somehow I feel like the movie is going to play with that a little bit more. Like I don't think that Robert Downey Jr. would walk into this movie knowing that he's going to walk away feeling like a complete asshole. Like they're probably going to make it a little more ambiguous. There were a whole bunch of X-Men characters involved in the comic book lead up to Civil War, so obviously they're going to change that. So I'm guessing they're going to make it a little bit easier to sympathize with Iron Man in this movie. But let me know in the comments, even if you haven't read the comic book Civil War, let me know if you're Team Iron Man or Team Cap. In slightly related news, there is a supposed breakdown of Batman v Superman that I'll totally do a video for tomorrow, so be sure to subscribe to get that. Supposedly, the European version of the movie, like if you live somewhere in Europe, the version of Batman v Superman that you watch will be longer than the one in the United States. I don't know if that's true, but it sounds like it came from a legit source, so I have to check it out before I make a video about it. While you guys wait for that video to post, you can click here for all my other Captain America Civil War videos, and you can click here for my Star Wars Easter eggs that I posted earlier today. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.